Good morning, traders. It's Chris from the daxtrader.co.uk, and it is Thursday, the 9th of August. So yesterday was my birthday. There was no video, no article, and not a lot of trading from yesterday. So today, I'm going to slowly but surely get myself back into the swing of things. So before we get started, trading financial markets is risky. The usual trading disclaimer applies. It's all over the website and it's in the description of this video below. Please read that before you proceed. To just confirm, this is a summary video. I ran through a webinar earlier on and I've uploaded that to the premium channel. And all my chart books that you'll see here today are from Sierra Charts, and they'll be uploaded to the premium forum as well. So if you want to download anything you see here, then it's all available behind the scenes. If you want to get hold of me, you can contact me on any of these options down here at the website, email, Telegram, and Twitter. And I'll happily chat to you if you've got any questions. All right, we're looking at the FDAX pricing directly from Eurex. So 60-minute chart, not a lot has changed as far as the overall picture is concerned. We're bullish above 12,455. That's the major swing low at the moment. And we have put in a higher low, but it's not confirmed until this high is taken out. So as at the moment, we are forming, if you like, an upsloping low-to-low trend line, and there's a bit of a channel developing that in here, so we're looking to see a break from one side to the other. I've drawn a little shaded expanded or extended rectangle here just to kind of mark out the top of this previous move after we made that gap close. This is the market rejecting higher prices, and we've had an attempt to take or test that area here. We failed, so we've created what looks to be a lower high, but in inverted commas for the moment. So let's zoom in on this chart. I'm going to take a look at it here. And this is what we're looking at the moment. So we've got this little channel that I've marked out, this zone based on a couple of parallels on an upsloping low-to-low trend line. We tested it early this morning, just around about the time I was doing the webinar. And you could just pull a very basic modified shift fork through here and notice that we peeled away from the lower median line parallel. So you'd expect the price to move up towards the median line, but we'll keep an eye out for that. Me personally, I'm remain bullish and I'm looking for opportunities to buy. I was looking for perhaps a little dip below this little channel for an opportunity to get long, but was not to be this morning. So I'm really looking out for opportunities on one of my three strategies, either BBRSI, the envelope, or my volume scanner. It'll be one of those three that I'll probably be using to trade with today. Let's go and take a look at the numbers. So this is my levels chart. On the right hand side, you'll see a volume profile. This volume profile is based on the price action and the volume from yesterday's trading. And we're currently placing our candles over the top of this. Now, the value area from yesterday, we're actually testing that value area high right now. The value area high is around about 647 from yesterday. I'm looking to break out of that. If we do that before 9:30, that would be good. And it would suggest that there's perhaps a bit of a move to the upside. So we'll see how that continues. As far as the IB is concerned, we formed that 15 minutes ago. We're looking like we're breaking out the top of the IB high. And yesterday's point of control was down there, as you can see highlighted. If you want to look at the numbers, just pause the video here. And they're pretty much your key levels right there. All right, let's move on. Bearing in mind this was a summary. So this was our BBRSI strategy. Yesterday there were two opportunities that were pretty clear. The one was right here. I took a long at 821. That was when the signal activated on my trading platform. Moved to break even and then took profit at the center line, which was around about 667, I think. Bearing in mind that was on CFD pricing and not futures. And that was about 75 points, which was very nice. It was all that was needed for me yesterday. But there was also a sell signal up here. So this strategy is perfect for mean reversion conditions. As you see, it snap back and oscillate around its center line. So that's a strategy I'll keep an eye on for today. But we're right in the middle of the bands. The bands are starting to pinch. Probably not going to be providing that many signals today. The next strategy will be the envelope strategy. I don't see any arrows around here at all. So yesterday there was nothing. Most recent signal was actually up here, which perhaps wouldn't have provided the right condition to get in. And this strategy is based on just a simple 40-point stop loss, 240-point target. So it's more for the longer biasy type trades. And it didn't work out this time around. But nothing for the last couple of days. So not a lot to talk about there. The volume scanner, however, is interesting. So it always is interesting. I won't go into the detail of how I've configured this, but it's just a combination of a whole bunch of studies and bar alerts based on bid-ask imbalances. And there were 3 or 4 really nice opportunities yesterday, none of which I took because I was in Tunbridge Wells rock climbing on sandstone. So yeah, I didn't get in on any of those, but there were some really nice trades. In fact, in this particular example here, depending on where you would have got in on that, even if you'd have got in here late, could have easily offered you somewhere between 50 to 95 points, which I don't know what kind of volume you trade, but for the contract side trade, yeah, that would do you for a day, no problem. Probably 2. So there were another 3 examples, smaller examples here. And so that would have just provided you with plenty of opportunities. If you want this particular chart book, then go onto the forum if you're a premium member, and you can go to the Dax Analysis section, download this chart book, install it into your Sierra charts, and off you go. If you don't have Sierra charts, then go and get it. It's really good, really good. If you've got Ninja Trader, I don't have it configured for that. If you've got TradeStation or Real-Time Pro or Pro Real-Time, then I haven't configured it for those. It's just for Sierra charts, and that's it. But really, really good scan. I'm going to be using that for the majority of opportunities today. All I did with these 2 lines, even, I drew this kind of like interim center line through these little areas here, and notice that we've got a little wash there, and we've kind of broken through that zone now. This was just a very, very simple downsloping high to high trend line, and we've busted out through the top of that, almost turning that into a multi-pivot line. So I don't know whether you would turn that into action reaction, but if it did work out that way, and this was our action point down here, that would be a target level up there if it managed to continue and maintain its momentum. So that is the volume scanner. As far as the profiles are concerned today, I've made one amendment to this, and that is I've turned this from a TPO, which is time price opportunity, into a volume profile chart, which is just, instead of it based on time, it's based on volume. And we can see that we've got a couple of exposed POCs here. There's one at 702 above, and there's one at 448 below. And we've already taken out yesterday's POC. That was at 616, I think. And yesterday we took out the Monday POC down there. Notice how it went down to that level at 5, whatever it was. And that would have been the spot to buy. Just looking at the letters here, it was, well, you can see because of where it starts on the it starts on O, and then you go into your P's and Q's. So it was pretty early on in the session, tagged that POC, and then it reacted very, very quickly all the way up to the high of the day before settling in its value area. So again, these POCs are really, really useful. Really, really useful. It's a shame that it didn't take out 702 yesterday. Got really close to it, but I think it was a point, maybe 2. So I'm surprised it didn't take that out, but maybe I'll have another go either today or tomorrow. Economic calendar wise, not really a huge amount to discuss. So maybe it's just going to be a boring day today. We'll see. But I'll be just taking care of some admin bits and pieces today. I'll be looking out for opportunities to get in with the volume scanner here. I've just noticed that even on this experimental 5-second chart, which I've built a little volume scanner for, there is a signal here. What I find with these is that you wait for a retracement back to a point of ignition or a previous low, which would be somewhere there, and it may provide an opportunity to follow the direction of that signal. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but there was an example there. So it kind of got your initial signal, retrace back to a point of ignition, and then you can follow in that direction. 20-30 point scalp on there. And I'll be looking for something similar maybe on this one and others as well. All right, so that gives you a feel for what I'm thinking. So as far as strategies are concerned, I'm using the volume scanner today. As far as bias is concerned, I'm bullish above 12,455. I'm happy to sell, but I want more reward to risk. And probably going to be expecting a little bit of a slow price action day for today. If you want to get hold of me, you can reach me on these. Look forward to hearing from you. But apart from that, check out the website, thedaxtrader.co.uk for more analysis, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another one. Take care.